Welcome to qnawire.
So our function this time is equal to the absolute value of x plus 2 minus x. And so we know that that's going to depend on which piece of the function. If we have x being greater than or equal to negative 2 and plug in a value that's going to make this end up being something that the absolute value is going to equal x plus 2, then these would cancel out, and we're going to have a constant function of 2. On the other hand, if x is less than negative 2, then this function will be negative, and when we take the absolute value, it's actually going to be the opposite of that value. And we're going to get negative 2x minus 2. So let's just do a quick little sketch here. And we'll do it in blue. Well, give me a couple little hash marks over here too. So when x is greater than or equal to negative 2, we're going to be at a constant of 2. And when we have x less than negative 2, then we're going to have a linear function. And we could plug in negative 2 if we want. We know this is going to end up having a y-intercept of negative 2 and then a slope of negative 2. And so it would be up to here, and it's going to end up continuing to rise this way. And again, you could plot a couple points, but it will be continuous function. It's just going to be a point at that spot. And again, this will go up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, etc. So x-intercept, we have none. We can see that we have a y-intercept. That's taking place right here at the point 0, 2. Our domain, we still can plug in anything we want. So we have negative infinity to infinity. In our range, we never go lower than a value of 2. We have the function increasing is never. The function decreases anytime x is, well, let me do it back into interval notation. Anytime we have the function decreasing, anytime we have an x value from negative infinity until we get to negative 2. And we do have the function being constant. Anytime we're from negative 2 to positive infinity on x, we're going to get a constant y value of 2. And we have an absolute or relative min, and that min is taking place at an x and 2, and that is if x is greater than or equal to negative 2, we'll have that minimum value. We don't have a relative or absolute max.